FEMA is on the ground helping survivors of the tornadoes that devastated southeastern Kentucky earlier this month. The federal agency has established disaster recovery centers in Laurel, Pulaski, and Russell counties and encourages those affected by the storms to apply for help.
We have 3 disaster recovery centers up and moving, so survivors are getting the assistance that they so badly need. Since there's no cookie-cutter way to recovery, there are many different ways that this can look like for people in terms of what kinds of assistance are available. We will triage your unique situation, sit across the table from you, meet you with empathy, and you'll have that human connection, which I think is really important when people have been through the kind of events that they've been through. And we can say, oh, hey, you should probably talk to somebody from the state. We've got someone from the Commonwealth sitting at that table right there. Oh, you have a small business? Why don't you talk to someone from the Small Business Administration? They've got a table right there. Or the American Red Cross, or someone from Social Security or Vital Statistics. There are multiple agencies under one roof that can help put together, your path to recovery. So, give us that chance. One of the big things for people to know is that in order to be eligible, one of the first qualifying factors is that you need to reside in one of the designated counties. Anybody that applies for FEMA assistance is going to receive a letter. And, when you get that letter, if it appears to be a denial, read that letter from top to bottom, inside out, because many times we might just be missing a document, there might be a clerical error, and many times we can take that denial and turn it into approval. So when you get the letter from FEMA, read it from top to bottom, and if you want to appeal, you can do that right here at a disaster recovery center, or you can do it online, or you can give us a call. Our programming is vast. There's a wide array of help available. Anything from housing assistance to moving and storage to, you don't have to be a homeowner, you can be a renter. What if you lost your personal property like your clothing or your computer or your vehicle? When it comes to your insurance or with us, your documentation is going to be very important, and there may be some things that people haven't thought of. Take pictures of the inside of closets, of the inside of cabinets. Take more pictures and videos than you think you need. Also, you may want to write down the serial numbers of big appliances before you get rid of them. Say you have upholstery that has become ruined, or you need to get rid of it. Cut out a swatch of it, cut out a swatch of wallpaper and hang on to it before you discard it. Do all of those things to just make it easier for us to help you get those items replaced or reimbursed. And then, of course, hold on to your receipts. We witness a lot of the stress and that Kentuckians have been through over the past several months. There's this amazing sense of neighborliness here in Kentucky, where there's a lot of this, there's a lot of times what we see is, people will say, I don't have it as bad as the person across the street from me or next door to me. Maybe I, don't deserve or don't need assistance, or I can handle it on my own. I would say to those people, there may be room at the table for you, or there is room at the table. Let us tell you how we can help you.
To appeal any aid rejections from FEMA, call the number you see on your screen, 1-800-621-3362.